Oh, okay. I am seriously wondering if I'm going to be able to make it through this set with my voice because my voice is pretty much toast from fucking last night. And I'm hungover. Man up, Adrian. I'm trying to man up, motherfucker. What the hell? Yeah. So, obviously, for those of you who aren't into college football, you don't give a shit. But for me, last night was just fucking annoying. It was kind of cool because I usually watch the games at home by myself because I can't stop yelling at this TV screen. And it's like I've said this before, the one thing in my life that I get irrationally mad about. It's just so stupid. But I do. And I've been like that for a long time. But last night I decided to go out with a buddy to actually watch it in a bar. And the original bar that I was like, I don't think there's going to be a ton of people out because we got another 2 to 4 inches of snow last night. Right when we were driving, it was pretty terrible driving conditions. I was like, I don't know if a ton of people are going to be out because of the snow and they're just about to start the semester back at Ohio State. But we went to the first bar and the whole place was completely packed. And they had like a huge ass line. And I was like, shit. So I was like, we just got to find some random bar. So we found a bar down the street and it was packed. And I kind of like that experience because it puts me in check. And because when I'm getting angry, like I don't want to look like a fucking bozo in public. So it's like shame is a good thing, people. Shame can be a good thing. Like it's not always a bad thing. And public shame, and the fact that I care about what people think enough, it puts me in check because when I was watching last night, man, there were a couple of times where if I would have been at home, it could have been quite frustrating. So, yes, of course we won. I even said, I don't know if you guys know, but Cucumber and I have some back and forth, on a different app here. And, of course, he's a Texas fan. And we were going back and forth a little bit. And we had a good back and forth, and I was like, I don't know who's going to come out and what it's going to be like. There's no way we can keep up this 2-game blowing people out, and especially when people have tape to watch what we changed and how we did. And they shut down Mr. Jeremiah Smith, and he had 1 catch for 3 yards, which is crazy after going for like 7 catches and on 200 yards. It wasn't quite as bad as play calling as the Shittigan game, but it was bad. They went back to being conservative, playing tight, and they had tons of penalties, and that's what I was getting angry at. And I was like, this is the team that could get beat. And so I thought for sure we were getting beat after the pick in the third quarter that fucking Will Howard threw. Nonetheless, 2 miracle plays happened, and it's all said and done. So I do feel quite more confident against Notre Dame, but if we play like we played last night against Notre Dame, we had like 3 people get hurt last night. Again, I always said it's not always the best team that's going to win this championship. It's going to be who can stay the healthiest. I know Notre Dame has a ton of injuries too, so they're not at their full strength. So I do feel more confident, but if we play like we played last night, I think Notre Dame could easily beat us too. So, all right, enough of that fucking talk. Let's just get into this. Scott Cucumber, I'd be interested in the chat before we move on. Cucumber says that he thinks that the country is behind Ohio State because everyone hates Notre Dame. Now, I know we hate Notre Dame. Like, I don't like Notre Dame. I know Michigan doesn't like Notre Dame either. But are they really that much? I could see back in the 60s and 70s when they were winning a bunch of championships, but they haven't done shit for so long. And they're always overrated the last like 20 years. So do you guys want Ohio State to win this? I think we're equally hated in the country, but Cucumber seems to think that everyone is going to be behind our backs to beat Notre Dame for this championship because everyone hates Notre Dame. See, we got Adrian rooting for Notre Dame. So I'd be interested in that because I was quite surprised and I was like, I don't know if I agree with you there, Cucumber, but all right. So, Marcus Freeman was Ohio State player. So anyway, okay. Now I need to clarify this. So this is not like a dual set in the traditional sense of a dual set. This is why I called it Rerun. It is a second chance at trying to find some songs to now go on the 2025 Casey Kasem's Top 40 because the first set was so bad. But it's not like whoever the winner is gets another free set. No, that chance was lost. I'm being kind by giving a free set again here between these two. So this is a battle just for like, you know, people to like, you know, Feedy and Big Penis to like go back and forth. But this is not like a traditional duel set where you're going to get a free set and go again. No, this is just in hopes that we find at least one or two songs that I like. So anyway, here we go. I'll read your comments in a second. But if you guys don't know, what I did was I said, okay, I'm going to give you guys a second chance because I couldn't pick between those two songs because they were so close. There was things that I liked about it and things I didn't like about it for each song. So I just let them do another set, and I gave the 3 categories. And the 3 categories, number 1 is favorite ballad or campfire song, so more of just like a chill song. The next one is balls and chunk, my gym workout, like what's going to make me just want to fucking push out some more sets at the gym. And then my favorite surprise song, which is I'm trying to give them the freedom to pick whatever they want that they think is going to impress me. But again, I am the focus. It's, can you give me some songs that I fucking love that are going to go on playlists and hopefully the 2025. But we'll see. So I didn't see Feedy in the actual chat, so I don't understand, Feedy. Where are you at, buddy? You should be here, man. No, you guys can vote just the same. Oh, there we go. Feedy is here. Here we go. Yes, so this is a one-off set. Like 99% of the sets are not about me. So chill out, people. But let's just have some fun. Let's hope and see if there's anything that I can like in this set. So first up, what do we have? Let's see. All right, first up is Ballad / Campfire. And the first song is going to be Feedy's pick. So he says, this is Birds of Tokyo, which I have several Birds of Tokyo songs on my playlist. The Greatest Mistakes is the name of the song. He says, not gonna lie here, I definitely struggled with what to pick for this one. I don't know why, Feedy, because Feedy, back in the day when you used to be like on the channel all the time and picking songs, you almost won the first top 40 because you picked really good ballady / poppy kind of songs like Birds of Tokyo. So I thought this would be the easiest one for you to pick. Not gonna lie, he says, I felt, one of the options I felt was more of a bar drinking song than a ballad campfire. Then another one I figured I would try to appeal to your Ohio-ness, I guess. What's that mean? But in the end, I settled on this one. What kind of song would be Ohio type song? That'd be interesting to know what you meant by that. Let's call it the Ballad of the Ho 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 set since the title is The Greatest Mistakes. But it's a Birds of Tokyo, which means it's Ian Kenny, which means I love it. Enough said. But it's got a clap along beat and an acoustic guitar, so it's got to be close enough to the theme. Also, it's a nice 2.5 minutes. Wow, that's a very, very short song. So let's get into it.
It was 13 years ago when I thought I knew it all. I made the greatest mistakes. It didn't always go to plan, but I played whatever hand that I had thrown in my face.
Like the sound.
Time and again, I
feel like it's like Wonderwall.
I'm returning to the greatest mistakes I've made, but I'm learning this journey, it ain't over for me. It was 13 months ago when I went through hell alone. I must be fucking insane. I remember everything like a needle to the skin. Sometimes we learn from the pain. Time and again I keep on returning to the greatest mistakes I've made.
2.5 minutes is short, so this is interesting.
This journey, it ain't over for me.
I mean, I like the song. This is good.
It ain't over for me. I'm done wasting all my time on perfection. All my failures are the
3. Yeah, this is good. This is a good catchy song. Synth arpeggios, smashing them. Yeah, this is something I feel like would be like a 90s teenage song. Or I should say early 2000s, maybe not 90s. It could be 90s or early 2000s. And I like Birds of Tokyo singer. That's Ian. All right, so that would be a song that I would say would go on a playlist, but honestly, it would not go on a ballad campfire playlist. The way I think of it, maybe I was not clarifying enough when I think of ballad campfire playlist. Ballad campfire playlist is something that when you're sitting around a campfire, trying not to annoy your neighbors, it's got to be like, you know, chill, like earthy, relaxing. You know, that kind of, which ballads tend to be. They don't have a lot of they don't have a ton of energy. And I would say the reason that song wouldn't fit in that category is because it had some energy. Like it had some up tempo. You know, it's a good song. I like it. It just won't go on that playlist, because a ballad / campfire playlist to me is very relaxing music. Doesn't really pick up in tempo. Doesn't pick up in like energy. That's the way I think of it. So, but yeah, it'd be like James Taylor, Enya. That's the kind of shit I think about. But yeah, I mean, that's why I probably didn't clarify enough when I think of ballad and campfire. I understand that other people around a campfire would be thinking this kind of song could fit. Totally get it. So that was my fault that I didn't clarify. But the point is, this song is going to go on a playlist. It just might not, for me, go on my campfire playlist because I want chill when I'm around the campfire, relaxed, smoking a doobie, relaxed. All right, so it is up for Big Penis. What the hell is he going to pick? Who knows? He says, sup, Cap. I think I got my songs together for this set. For the campfire playlist, I chose a slow and mellow song by Alcest. Ooh, I tend to like Alcest, and he says slow and mellow, which would fit a campfire song. It's from their 2010 album. Oh, come on. How the fuck am I going to pronounce that? Something de Lune, which isn't loon like moon. Loon. And it's the closing track. How do you even say that? It's Ecailles. I have zero ability to know how to pronounce that fucking first word. So I'm not going to. Something de Lune. Ecailles de Lune? I don't know. What the fuck? Here we go. Let's see what he has for us with Alcest, and if it's going to beat the last song. I like the last song, so. This sounds like the beginning of In the Name of God. In the Name of God. It's like the first chord. Beautiful. So far, this is like hitting the spot. Fucking beautiful. This is the type of shit I love, people. You should know this. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I just hope it doesn't like go crazy or something. Because it sounds like it's almost the opening to something. Pyramid. Har 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 har. Colin, you need to get in touch with your feminine side. This is, I should say, your inner self. That's what these kind of songs are for. Self-reflection. Let's do like a psychological reading on Colin. His musical choices and how they talk about how he is not self-aware. This is fucking beautiful. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say campfire playlist ballad. Unless it goes crazy or something. Yeah, that's the point of a freaking campfire ballad playlist. You guys can't listen to music that's just chill? That's the point of these kind of songs. It's great music to relax. So basically what you're saying is you guys can't listen to anything chill. I mean, the only thing that to me would make this quote-unquote boring or whatever is if it goes on for like 20 minutes or something. Yeah, and that's the thing, is you guys got to put it into context. We are in a campfire ballad context. We're not here to be playing fucking prog rock. Yeah, here we go, a little strumming. Yeah, imagine yourself around a campfire, people. Meditate. Just relax. Think about your inner thoughts and what's going on with your life. Think of that breakup with that girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever that you just couldn't get over as a young kid, but now you do. And reminisce about it while you listen to this music. That's what I love about these songs. I love it. I mean, this is just great campfire music. This is great campfire music. Cucumber said to me outside of the channel that the channel needs to be instilled with different types of music, which I've been saying for over 2 years now. We need some different types of shit on here. I think we're getting too locked in on our either heavy as shit or prog. No one said you should, but I do. What do you mean moves the needle? That's what Cucumber was saying, is what moves the needle is playing some different types of music. Maybe we should get some... Maybe we need that K-pop song to come out here from Ryan. Was it Ryan that said he was going to put K-pop on? Yeah, it's starting to get on the long end here. I hope it wraps up because, again, if I'm at a campfire, it can be a little bit longer like this because the mood is supposed to sustain like this. But it is getting kind of long. Just beautiful. Sets the mood perfectly. Yeah, I think, Adrian, that Cucumber K-pop song got blocked. It's still blocked. Yeah, if that's the end, thank goodness. Yeah, I think it is. So, yep, definitely would say, again, in the context of a campfire / ballad song, that context, I think that is exactly what I'm looking for. And that will 100% go on my campfire playlist. And so when the fucking winter breaks and spring starts to come around and gets warm enough for the first campfire, hopefully that song will come on while I'm letting the wood burn. Yeah, absolutely beautiful and puts me right in the great mood. I will say that probably would not make the Casey Kasem's Top 40 2025 version because it is too long and it doesn't move a bit. So even though it's a great campfire ballad song, it doesn't do enough for that to be like, this song is one of the greatest songs I've ever heard, which is what is supposed to go on my Top 40 playlist. Which, by the way, speaking of Top 40 playlists, I am working on that. I just started working on it this week, trying to start putting some songs into order. There's so many great fucking songs. I just love it. And of course, I'm sure all of you are going to be like, man, why do you pick that? But either way, there's some great songs from this past year and can't wait to start breaking those down. Another note before we get into the next category. As you've noticed, we don't have Monday streams for the next couple weeks, or we didn't have one this past Monday. I did that on purpose because, for instance, this Monday, I'm at my job. I'm starting a new, I have a new presentation that I have to do on Mondays, every other Monday. That's like 4.5 hours long. And I just really don't want to do 4.5 hours of presentation at work and then come here and do a freaking another presentation. So I'll get back to Mondays, but also the Monday after that too. We also have a holiday, and it's also the national championship, which I was pre-planning, thinking if Ohio State wins, then I don't want to have a stream on the night that the national championship game that they might be in is on. So that is why we don't have streams for the next couple Mondays, but we'll get back to Mondays after that. So we're kind of spread out with no Mondays, which takes us to the end of January, but February will be open for you guys if you want to turn in, if you want to turn in some sets or whatever that may be. All right, let's get into the next category, which is going to be our, where is it? Favorite balls and chunk gym workout. So when I think about this is where there might be one exception for growls for me, depending on how annoying the growls are. Like if it's between the buried me type of growls, it's too annoying for me because that's like more screaming than growls. But like Master Apprentice, that fucking thing, when he fucking sings and that, man, I am in the gym and I am ready to fucking push some sets out. That's what I want. So there are songs that just like my normal taste, these songs may not fit in, but because it's gym in the context of gym workout, I kind of open up my taste or my feel because I'm more concerned about the energy and the chunkiness and the riff and the like, how much does it make me want to have some fucking good workout? That's what I want to hear in this category. So up first in this category is actually Pig Venus. I will say, if I have to pick for the first category, I like the second song more than the first song, but I think you both did a good job because both of those songs will be going on a playlist. But I would say overall, for the context of Campfire Ballad, I would pick the second song. So Pig Venus is winning 1-0, but let's see what happens here. So he says, I'm a bit unsure about the next one if it hits the topic for your workout playlist because it's proggy. Doesn't sound too good, Pig Venus, but it's also kind of heavy, so I'll just risk picking something maybe being a bit maybe off the topic. So next is Mother of Millions, which I like, other than the fact that every fucking thing we do by them gets blocked. It says with their song Orbit from the EP with the same name, okay? They also got a new album out 2024, which is pretty good, and you have not checked any of those songs out. Sweet. So definitely maybe something for a future playlist. Perfect. He says filter on. I hope I put a filter on. Let's see, because I usually don't read these before I come on here. So here we go. Song number 3, Mother of Millions, Orbit. And this is going to be fucking heavy, I hope. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Pyramid, I have to fucking read yours because they're a fucking book long. And you're probably going to say something that makes me look like an idiot. Okay. Okay, I'm digging the song, but it's definitely not workout for me. I'd be like, fuck, I gotta do another set. This is more on the Campfire playlist than heavy. I do like it. This is certainly not Jim fucking playlist worthy. Okay, this part's got some energy to it. So I'm gonna say right now, Pig Venus, you did a great job on the Campfire Ballad playlist, but you missed the mark here, bro. It's a great song. I like it. It'll probably go on a playlist, but nice. Is that it? No. I was like, damn, that was short. Kegel exercises. Nice. I'm glad your giant is ready. I'm telling you, Mother of Millions, I mean, this is very Mother of Millions sounding. I like their stuff. I do. I generally like their stuff. Other than they fucking block it all the time. Ironman, you don't like his voice? I really like his voice. I mean, I think he's got one of the better voices. Nice build here. Nice. That was a great transition right there. I think his voice is great. Getting into the long category. It needs to wrap up here, but I like it. That was a nice ending. If it is the ending. I like that. Nice, one more. All right, so I already said it before, but Pig Venus, you absolutely missed the mark on the category. That was, if I said, give me a proggy kind of song, that would definitely have fit the proggy kind of song, but I did not say that. I wanted some fucking balls to the wall. I'm ready to put my fist through a fucking brick wall and break all my hand and fucking arm. That's the kind of song I want, and that song did not have that. However, there are 3 new songs going on playlists, which, again, it's hard for me to put songs on playlists, so the fact that you guys are 3 for 3 for putting songs on a playlist, that's a good thing. We're just a little off. We're just a titch off. We need a little bit of calibration here, but other than that, I mean, that song was great. I really liked its transitions. Yeah, it had everything that a Mother of Millions songs typically has that we've heard on the channel. I love his fucking voice. I just get so angry that they block everything. So I'm almost positive tomorrow at this time, this fucking set's going to be, even though I blocked the video, they block everything. I don't know why. I remember they were going to be on a top 40, or they were on the top 40, I think the original one, and it got blocked. And I was like, fuck you. I'm not listening to any more songs if you're going to do that. So we'll see if tomorrow this is actually still up. All right, let's get into what Mr. Feedy picked for his, big balls and chunk gym workout. He says this is, I think it's GunGrave. Is that how you say it? And I'm guessing the song is called Era, E-R-R-A. It's in all caps. Again, the struggle was fucking real to choose. So I kind of gave up and will admit you probably won't like this. Come on, man. But if I was a gym rat, which means you're not, I'd be rocking this for sure. Okay, definitely too screamy, growly for you. Oh, I hate, again, if it's like Opeth growl, that's okay. But if it's like screamy, like between the buried and me, yeah, I'm definitely not going to like it. But maybe in the context of a chunk and ball, You didn't say balls. You said chunk and ball. Does that mean I only have one ball at the gym? Having gym song, you'll accept it like you do with Second Sucks by ADTR. Yeah. Guess we will see. If not, oh well. This was one of my top listened to bands of 2024, so I'll be enjoying it regardless of how painful it might be for you. Nice. At the very least, you get a clean vocal chorus as a refuge. Thank you. Pig B will probably win this round. Let the 4 minutes of torture begin. I don't know. If it's like Between the Buried Me, yes, it'll be torture. But if it's like Opeth growl, I'm going to be happy. Because especially when Opeth goes into clean voice, I'm really happy. So here we go with GunGrave Era. Whoa. Let me turn it up a little bit. Nice halftime switch there. Yeah, singing is turning me off, but again, at the gym, I don't care so much about the singing. Got the emo kind of voice. Nice. Sounds like a Travis Barker kind of roll on the snare. Yes. This is the best part right here. This is the kind of shit that makes me want to work out. Woo! Yeah, I'm not into even the clean voice. It's no Opeth. No Ackerfeld. It's very kind of like whiny. But that fucking breakdown, that was the best part of the song. Genty bullets. That was pretty quick. Oh, that sounds horrible. Yes. I love this stuttering shit. Woo! Not just heavy, it had like some like rhythm to it. Like that. Great fucking riff here. Jump, 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 jump. Gonna do it again. Jun jun jun. Or is that the end? Oh, that's the end, I think. All right. Yeah, that's a okay, so how do I best explain this? It's funny to me about gym playlists too, because obviously this kind of gym playlist is for me, but like a lot of people will listen to like hardcore rap or rap when they're at the gym, and I'm just like, that could not do it for me. Like it just would not get me energized. This definitely, this kind of jun jun jun. If it like, it definitely fits the category. I don't say it. No, I definitely don't hate the song. No, this is those breakdowns were just like excellent. That's exactly what I look for in a gym playlist. I just actually think that the clean parts or like the catchy chorus part of it, I wish that wasn't in this. Like that. Okay, so again, with the gym playlist, it's kind of hard. It's like it doesn't fit the moniker of what I normally like, but when I say energy, that's okay for the energy to kind of keep going throughout. Like when I think of, is it Part of Me by Disturbed? When that song comes on the gym, it's like, it doesn't switch a lot, but that main riff over and over again keeps that energy alive through the whole song. At the gym, I tend to not like songs that have breaks. Because if I'm like, I find myself at the gym when I need to like really pull out a last set or something like that. If a song comes on that I know only has like a section of really heavy, and then it goes into something that's more of like da 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 da, like the chorus stuff here or catchiness, I just like try to like actually do the set. Like I push back to do the set right when that section comes. But if the song has just like, okay, so I'm going to say this without trying to give anything away. This past year for Casey Kasem's Top 40 2024 version, when that comes out next month, I think you guys are going to be relatively surprised how many heavy ass songs are going to be in the top 20. Because there are like 4 that I can think of off the top of my head right now that they might even make the top 10. Because they are that fucking balls to the wall. That every time it comes on my fucking track, I'm just ready at the gym. And I think you guys might be a little surprised by what they are, but you'll understand then what I'm talking about now when I say like, in a gym workout, it's got to sustain that like fucking energy throughout the whole song. But again, my little caveat to that is if it's blast beaty, that the repetitiveness of blast beatiness turns me off. That does, it's got to be not blast beaty, but it's got to like that fucking chunk and core that's a little lower in tempo and is not just like that stuff fucking turns me off. But when you guys see the top 40 and I show you the songs that make probably the top 10, 2 or 3 of them for sure, I think you'll be like, okay, I know what he was talking about and blathering on about a long time ago. Okay. That being said, I liked the chunkiness. I liked those sections of it. Really good. The stuttering of it was really good, but I wish it would take out the like catchy part of it. And I definitely didn't like his voice. So, all right. We are going to get into our last category now. So our last category is the surprise song. So, you choose whatever, but it better be fucking great, is what I said. So up first in this set, or in this one, is going to be John Feedy is going to lead us off on this one. And he says, and where is it? All right, so this is Breaking Orbit, and the song is called Call Sign. As you know, when Feedy was around the channel, he won a few songs on the top 40 because of fucking Breaking Orbit. I love their little, just his voice is unique but good, and I just like a lot of their songs. So he says, well, let's wrap up my mediocre selections with another below average shit song. Here's Feedy doing that reverse psychology shit that I like for some reason and delusionally think Cap will also like. If it's Breaking Orbit, I tend to like them. So honestly, I don't know why I think you're going to like any of the absolute dross I put in front of you. But here we are. Just some more Breaking Orbit, but it won't be as good as My Direction, so it's probably just bad. Nice try at the reverse psychology, but it's going to be hard to top My Direction because My Direction is a great song. But I do like Breaking Orbit, and if it fits the Breaking Orbit mold, I'm probably going to like this song. So here's Call Sign. Okay. Nice. Nice hi-hat work. I'm going to say Feedy got it because it fit more of the category for sure. I like his voice. He sounds a little more whiny in this than normal, but... Ooh, did you hear that? Oh, I love the harmonics. This is Feedy's song. I don't like this melody as much. It's kind of like he's trying to be right ahead of the beat. I get what he's trying to accomplish, but I like it. Here it is. Oh, what's up, Herman? Yeah, Kelly, I agree with that. It does have that same vibe. I get that, yep. Oh, what's up, Don? Great to hear you. It's definitely not as good as My Direction, but I dig this song, Feedy. Yes. Woo! That's the kind of shit I like. That's why I like Breaking Orbit. Wow, you're commuting on a Saturday? I feel for you, buddy. Hope you're not in a snow area. Ooh, nice little... They just throw in a fucking acoustic, or has it been there the whole time and I just didn't hear it? Kelly, I'm going to disagree with you on that. I know people have a hard time with Ross's tone, but Ross is great. Yes. There's that. Ooh. All right, Feedy. Good job. I think you picked a great song. And Breaking Orbit, it's hard to go bad because I dig them. I do dig them. I'm not saying I love every song. I can't remember how many Breaking Orbit songs we've had, but I remember one or maybe two that I was like, meh. But for the most part, this is why I like Breaking Orbit. Good chorus, good kind of catchiness, but also like some intricacies in what they write that's going on behind the scenes. That song will go on a playlist. So at the moment, we have had 5 songs. I will say 4 out of the 5 are going on a playlist. Maybe not the playlist they're supposed to go on from the category context, but they will go on a playlist. The last one, the heavy one by Feedy, I don't know if it'll go on a playlist. I'll listen to it again, and maybe I'll decide if it will. But that's the only one that might not go on a playlist, because it just is not ballsy enough for me to like want it on my gym playlist. But we'll see. We'll see. I might change my mind on that. By the way, Cucumber, you were wrong. I asked a question when you weren't paying attention. If people were voting for Notre Dame versus Ohio State, because you said Ohio State had people backing. I think not most, but a lot of people, at least in this chat, said they want Notre Dame to win. So you lost on that one, buddy. I'm glad you are going to vote for Ohio State now. All right, this is the last song of the set. We are at 56 minutes, so let's get into this. This is going to be the last song for whatever Pig Venus wanted to pick. He says, and for my last pick, I chose another Paradise Lost song. By the way, just bought my tickets to Vola, because Vola's coming here. And I just bought my tickets to Leprous, because Leprous is coming here. Absolutely cannot fucking wait for them to come here. Which means, I think we've had, 3 songs off the new Leprous album that I've heard. I don't know the rest of the new album. So if nobody picks them, because they come here in May, I think May 3rd is when I'm going to see them here in Columbus, I'm going to just have to listen to the songs myself, because obviously I want to be ready for that awesome concert when they come. But if you guys want to put something else on there besides the 3 songs that we have, what's it? Sunken Ship, I can't even remember the other 2 titles, but all 3 of them have gone on a playlist because all 3 of them are excellent songs. But I'm looking forward to seeing them. Another good thing about this Saturday is that today is my 11-year anniversary. So I'm going to say claps to us because I'm just happy we made it 11 years. Nothing's ever a given. I just met somebody last night who they were married for 27 years and divorced. So one thing about relationships, whether it's friendships or whether it's romantic relationships, is the reason it's the hardest thing to maintain in your life is because you can never be like, we're there, we're good. Anything can happen at any moment that all of a sudden changes course for that relationship to go in different directions. So I'm happy we made it 11 years. As of today, we're going to go celebrate with a nice fucking steak dinner. And hopefully we can make it to year number 12. We will see, though, because anything can happen. All right, so he says, the reason I brought this whole shit up is because I saw when I was buying my tickets for Leprous and for Vola, it said Paradise Lost. And I was like, how do I know that? Because Pig Venus put this on the last set. So he's picking another Paradise Lost song. They won me these 3 songs, so who am I to betray them? And I told you in the comment section that I would pick a song without growls, thank you, this time around. So I'm going in a very different direction with this one. Paradise Lost started out in 1988. Holy shit, they've been around for a long time. As one of the first gothic metal bands, and mixing it with Death Doom. Oh, I'm sure Scott K is going to be fucking happy. In 1997, they changed their sound big time by incorporating synth pop in their sound. I don't think Scott K is going to be happy about that. And dropping the death metal aspect completely for a couple of albums. So here is the remastered version of their 1997 song, Say Just Words. All right, let's see it and see if we like it. Yes, Kelly, I will be happy to see you at both of those. We've got to get a drink beforehand. It's got that very catchy little piano part there. It's already catchy in my head. It's interesting. I think normally I wouldn't like this, but it's a little catchy. Where can I go? Yeah, I also haven't heard a lot of the Vola songs, so anytime you guys want to turn those in, I would love to hear them. Or else I'm going to have to listen to those by myself, too. This is very catchy. So far, I don't love it, but it's catchy. I just imagine fucking Cucumber shaking his fucking hips. I was just gonna say, I hope this song changes up a little bit. A little bit of a change. Just kind of went back to the beginning. Speaking of Vola, I'm pretty sure the band, there's two bands, and they're the second, so they're not even headlining, if I read the tickets correctly. The opening band is called like Inverns or Inverness or something, I can't remember. But I was like, damn it, I wish Vola was the whole fucking show. Intervention? I can't remember the name. Started with an I. Ah, yeah, intervals. At least I got the I right. Has anybody heard of intervals? I haven't, and I wish Vola was the fucking headliner. Is that the end? Okay, so I would definitely say Feedy, you won that category. That song was okay. Not typically my style, and didn't change up enough as like any category kind of song. The singing was a little, I call it clowny, but it's that style. I get it. I would probably say I won't put that on a playlist, but again, I will, I will listen to it again. So at this moment, 4 out of the 6 songs, which I call a success, are going to go on playlists. 2 of them, I think definitely this one won't go on a playlist. I can almost be sure of that, but I'll listen to it again. The heavy one that Feedy turned in, I'm going to have to listen to again because it's like right on the cusp, because I liked some of the breakdowns of the heaviness, but it's kind of on the cusp of whether that'll go on a playlist or not. So, yeah, I would say good description, Pear. I would call that a bland song. Yes, it was a very bland song. But thank you guys for this. I found 4 new songs. That's what I was hoping for, is to get a couple new songs on here that I liked. So, thank you. And we are over an hour. So a lot of that was because I was talking too much, and I can't believe I still have a voice. So yes, John, technically you won, so nice job. But anyway, that does not mean you get another set, just for the heads up. Yeah, I got to get to figuring out making my top 40 2024 version. Get that in the books so that we can have some February and March sets that go through those. I think that if you guys want to put some Vola and Leprous off the new albums on, I'd totally be happy about that. Otherwise, at some point, I'm just going to listen to them myself so that I'm prepared. I'll probably look at the set lists to see what they're going to play as well. I sure hope that in their sets, especially Leprous, I think Pitfalls and Aphelion are just the best albums ever, and I hope that they play those songs a lot. Again, I don't know why, but is it Giant Red Sky or Red Sky? I can't remember what the fucking name is. That song, for whatever reason, just doesn't do it for me. It's okay, but it just doesn't do it for me. Yeah, and of course, almost every Vola song I fucking love. I've always said this. Adam Janzi, to me, is the GOAT the new goat of drumming. His creativity is just so good for all their 4/4 songs. He just writes very well, rhythmic, cool, catchy drum parts to their stuff. And he's just a skinny little dude that wears no shirt and has like a fucking tattoo of a fucking like goat on his fucking chest. He's just a cool dude. All right, with The Sky is Red, yes, thank you for saying that. That song is good. It's just every time I hear it, I'm like, yeah, why does all the Lepers fans love this fucking song? It's nowhere near like Castaway Angels, fucking all the songs on Aphelion. I mean, it's just not even close. So, all right, you guys have a great Saturday, and I am going to as well. And we will see you next Saturday because there is no stream this Monday. All right, peace out.